This channel has a dumb name. I am very aware it kind of has a goofy name, but I have no plans of changing that. Oh man, I didn't clean that. And if you're not sure what I'm talking about, let me clue you in. Pretty much immediately after settling on the name that I have for this channel and beginning to upload, I realized, oh crap, this title sounds like, you know, the beginning of a video game or like your first session on a new campaign where you're getting the crew together and you walk into the tavern and the tavern owner says, "Welcome, weary traveler, what can I get to ye?" You know, like it's just very, I was like, oh crap. Oh crap. It sounds like the beginning of like your next D&D campaign, but I'm not changing it. And the thing is, no one has pointed out to me that it's goofy or has made this comparison. It's all in here. It's just me thinking this. Probably now that I've pointed it out, some of you will see it too. Is this ready? I guess it's ready. But the reason that I chose this channel's name and the reason I'm sticking with it is because it represents a way that I have felt throughout much of my life. I do not believe that this earth is my eternal home. I am merely just passing through. I'm just a traveler and I'm trying to get back home, basically. I am that weary traveler. I've always had a sense of homesickness for a place that I don't know yet. I think from as early as 12, if not before that, I have had a sense of, I don't know, like world weariness, which sounds awful to be like, oh, yep, I've been world weary since I was 12. That sounds really, really bleak, and that sounds like I'm about to make some permanent decisions about my existence. I'm not. I promise you I'm not. So that's really all that it is. I have felt like a weary traveler making my way through this world, trying to make the best of it while I'm here, but ultimately knowing that this is not my home. This is not permanent, that there is something better ahead. So the title is mostly just a reflection of how I have felt going through the world and a reflection of my hope and desire that this channel can kind of be just a space where I can make more laid back videos and just keep a record of the things that I get up to in my life that bring me joy, a space for other weary travelers to just kind of come chill for a little bit, I guess. It's really not that deep, but that's where the name comes from. As goofy as it is. I don't know, I think I'm preemptively assuming that someone is gonna be like, your channel name is dumb. It's me. It's the negative voice in my head. Wow, I should not be waving this knife around like that. So if anyone does ask, that's why. That's where the name came from. And even though for me there are kind of goofy associations mixed in there with it that I can't unravel, I can't untangle, I'm sticking with it. That's that. Okay, I've beat this dead horse long enough now. I'm trying to make jalapeno cheddar bread. I feel like we need a little bit more salt, but maybe we don't because there's salt in the butter. I'm supposed to use unsalted butter, but I'm just a rebel and I used salted butter. Sorry, I'm being so cringe right now. I'm hungry. I want to get this bread started and hopefully get it finished before I have to leave for work. I should be wearing an apron. I'm gonna show up to work with flour all over my pants. C'est la vie. Fast acting, wow. I guess I should show you guys the garden. It's been raining a lot. It's been raining so much, which I was kind of worried, but I think everything is okay. I do have a few things that just didn't grow, or like once I transplanted them, they died. Maybe because it was so much rain and the container that I had them in just wasn't draining. So I have had to replant a few things. I don't know, I feel like using the moon dates this year, I think the dates that I started stuff inside based on moon dates was fine, but the dates that I put everything outside felt really late. So I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna use those dates next year. Okay, put all ingredients. Oh, farts. I didn't put the paddle back in. Okay. Oh, crap. Okay, be right back. As it always does, spring gave way to summer seemingly overnight. The world burst into green in the blink of an eye. And of course, the summer vegetable garden is no exception to this. It seems as soon as I get things into the ground, I turn around and they're inches, if not feet, taller. I don't think I'll ever get tired of watching something grow from a seed into a 6-foot tall vine. So we've got carrots, the beefsteak tomato plants look like they're doing well. I planted them next to the basil. Got a few pepper plants. My cucumbers back there are utilizing this arch that I put in as a trellis. Last year nothing grew over the trellis and it looked really sad, so hopefully they can use up all of that space. Peas are going crazy back here. I need to come out and harvest more of them. Back here I have the cherry tomato plant. It seems to really like this spot back here. I don't know, so I kept it there. And then I brought zucchini up to the box this year, and then I have one butternut squash plant that I'm just gonna let like grow over the side and do whatever it wants. They seem so much happier this year being in the box. So hopefully that'll, oh no, that one's turning yellow. But hopefully that'll otherwise be a better setup for them. Over here I have attempts at lettuce. I don't know, they're not doing so great. Spinach just bolted. Spinach has not been good for me ever, honestly. I have one spinach plant that looks like it's doing okay. Got a bunch of green bean plants that I probably need to thin again. Potato plants seem like they're doing pretty okay. A second attempt at yellow squash because the first plant just drowned or died or something, I don't know. I did move my bone collection back here along the fence because the stick that I had it hanging on in the woods kept getting knocked down every time we would have a storm or a gust of wind, so now they live here. My experimental box of flowers seems to be doing okay. Something ate the tops off of most of my nasturtium flowers, but I've got a couple coming in back here. What is this? Zinnia? This should be blooming very soon. And then something also ate the tops off of all my sunflowers, so now they're growing back as mutants, which I guess is better than having no sunflowers. So I feel like things are doing pretty well for the time being. I feel like every year so far there's been some plants that do really great and some that don't. So we'll just see how it goes. Like, I'm not feeling as confident about my peppers this year, but the tomatoes and the zucchini are doing much better. We'll see. Oh yeah, I gotta show you the herb garden too. All right, insert clip of herb garden here. But while it is a very mild and cool day, I'm actually gonna go down into the woods, which I haven't in well over a month, and try to clear the paths that continually get grown over throughout the summer. Yeah, it's like a nice cool 75 right now, and we're gonna get up to the mid-90s within a week, so it's now or never. Okay, nature moment. I was looking at this black snake here chilling in the leaves when I noticed this giant freaking mushroom. Look, it's like almost the size of my hand. And then I realized what the snake was after is this tiny little cardinal fledgling baby. Look at this little scruffy guy. Oh my goodness. Sorry. One of our favorite things to do when the weather warms up is take out the longboards. With our differing work schedules and how quickly the heat becomes intolerable, we don't get out for these rides as often as we'd like, but we try to go at least a couple times each year. Can I help you?